Hi everyone. Me again in sunny Smyrna, Georgia. Not riding this time, but doing something I thought you might like to see. A friend of mine has a Spyder, and when we bought our Spyder, it came with a trailer hitch. Now the hitch itself is not here, but these are the mounting brackets right here that go on either side. There's a bar that goes all the way through the axle, holds it on, and this little SOB right here is the wiring harness for it. That is the subject of today's video. These were no problem to get off. You simply take this pin out and drive them off. They actually slide up on these rear arms back here. But look at all this stuff I've had to remove from her Spyder to get that harness out. Now, there's a guy online, don't believe him for a minute, that he said you take 2 panels off and you can get it done. Maybe he can, but I sure couldn't. And the problem is this these connections right here. Where this loom wire goes through is a hole about that size, and you try to get these things through there. And of course I had a heart attack when I pulled these off and then tried the lights, and the taillights didn't work. And of course what you're supposed to do is the plug that plugs together that works the taillights, you take it apart and you plug this into it to to bypass it, and then it goes to the trailer hitch thing there. But anyway, I just thought you might like to see all the little bits and pieces. Let me take the camera off here a second and hold it down here so maybe you can see it. But I had to go under here and take off part of the underskirt, where the part of the under the fender there. That's where these holes are here. Wires from different things. This right here, I know you can't see it, but right through that hole, there is no hole. Right there, where my finger is where those connectors had to come out. And it turns out that you can bend this out of the way if you have enough of the screws loose, which I do, and was able to get it. But anyway, that's all the crap I had to take loose. And just to show you, this does not have anything to do with what I was doing back here. I had to get this panel right here loose so that I could get into here. And here's the connector. I know you can't see it, it's probably too dark. And right here is the connector that I had to get to, and that's the connector for that. And now I got to remember how to put all this stuff back together. This is under the seat. This is going to be a power connector for my wife's phone. Here's the other part of it right here that's going to go down here somewhere, and that's old. That's been there a while. I had to replace the cable because her old one shorted out somehow. It has to go through here, and that's not an ideal thing. But here's what you have to do to take off the side panel to get to the other stuff. Had to loosen this up and take this panel here off, which is where, oh, it's over here in the chair. Oh, here are the other panels. Now these had nothing to do with what I just had to do. Side panel, turn signal. Just thought you might like to see it. That's a Spyder taken apart. And there's the motor, by the way, in there, if you ever wanted to know where the motor was in the Spyder. There it is right there. Inside, right underneath handlebars. But, oh well. Wish me luck. I got to put this daggum thing back together now. My wife drove home just a few minutes ago, and I thought she was going to have a heart attack, but she didn't. She knows, she trusts me. She knows that if I can't get it back together, I can hire somebody who can. All right, well, everybody, we'll get out and tear your motorcycles apart. I mean, no, get out and ride and have a great day. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.